Hello everybody, Tyrone the Guy 3 here, and welcome to part 2 of the Pokemon Puzzle Challenge LP. In the last part, we were introduced to this game, and in this part, we are going to challenge the next 4 gym leaders. So we start off with Jasmine. And for Jasmine, I go ahead and just use Pikachu. And one of the things I think is pretty funny here, Pichu is one of my favorite Pokemon, just period, like as far as just Pokemon I like. I know it's not particularly good or anything, like even the, on Wi-Fi and Little Cup, but regardless, I like Pichu just because it's a Pichu. But in this game, I don't know if it's because it's my favorite or whatever, but every time I end up using Pichu, a win is basically guaranteed for me. And not just that, Pichu gets hella chains. Like, I don't know if the game obviously doesn't matter what Pokemon you pick, the results are still the same for how you play. But freaking Pichu, man, God, I get so many chains with him. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a weird, I don't know, just a weird thing. Maybe Pichu's just my good luck charm in this game, but freaking God, so many chains. So many chains. Anyway, well, on screen here we've got Jasmine. Jasmine's usually no problem. I beat her relatively easy. Don't let her freaking Steelix intimidate you or anything. It's no challenge whatsoever. The funny thing about it is, though, you would think she'd bring a more subtle Pokemon like Magnemite or Magneton or something. You know, because Pokemon puzzle games are all about bringing your, like, sorta kinda cute little Pokemon to the to this rather than your giant big bulky looking Pokemon. I mean, that rule changes obviously once we get further in the game, but like a lot of the gym leaders don't usually have like big bulky Pokemon in this game because, you know, it doesn't matter what Pokemon you have, so why not show off the cute Pokemon or whatever. But freaking Jasmine brings in a big ass Steelix, so it completely throws the cute immersion out the window. And then later on, we'll see a lot of other gym leaders and Elite Four members using Pokemon that just aren't fit to be in a cute environment, I guess you can say, or whatever. Yeah, it looks weird. It ends up looking very weird. It looks very awkward. And if you all have noticed, out of all of the Pokemon that I have, there are 2 boxes that are completely empty. Yeah, those boxes are for Blossom and Centrant. And the way you get Blossom and Centrant are to beat the gym leader on normal, hard, or super hard mode within 25 seconds. Fuck that. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna say I can't do it on normal mode, but I can't even try that on normal mode. And I usually, like, when it comes to this game, I have to think about things. Like, I have to think about my combos and my chains. I see people actually beat these gym leaders and Elite Four members within like 10, 15 seconds. Just go on YouTube and look up some of the speed runs. My God, they freaking destroy the gym leaders within 10 seconds. But I'm not, I hate to say, I'm not that gifted. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're fighting Chuck here. I see what they did there. Anyway, with his name. Hi, come on in. Creepy. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and fight Chuck. I can't remember which Pokemon I end up using, but it, like I said, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I think I end up using, I used Chikorita. Okay, whatever. So, yeah. But where was I going with this? Oh, yeah, like I one day I want to get Blossom and Centrant just to say that I got them, but I knew it wouldn't matter. Like, they're not necessary, and there's no real thing lost if I don't get them. So I'm not completely hurt about not having them for this LP, and I wasn't gonna fight through hours of me playing this game to hopefully try to get Blossom and Centrant for the LP. I was just gonna say screw it and use I was gonna say screw it and just have the starters, but then, you know, I know how to get Pichu and Meryl and Togepi, so I might as well go ahead and get them. I might show it off later, like I probably won't show it off as the main part of this game. Like, well, this LP is ending next part, so it'll be the shortest LP I've ever done. But I will do extra videos of Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, because there are some extra things you can do in this game. There's like garbage mode and survival mode and all these other modes that I haven't shown off yet that you can do that I think are relatively fun. They don't take up too much time either. So yeah, I'll more than likely end up showing those things off later on. But those will, like I said, those will end up being an extra video, probably while Pokemon Crystal's still happening. And I just revealed the game I'm gonna play. Oh well, if you've stuck with me this long, you deserve to know. Besides, I'm gonna make a trailer for it later. So yeah, those of you who are faithfully subscribed to me, or just coming in and watching this video purely at random, then yeah, there you go. That's my gift. That's my Christmas gift to you all. The gift of telling you what game I'm gonna play next. And you also have learned my favorite Pokemon game. What? Pokemon X and Y aren't your favorites? Pokemon Black and White 2 and Pokemon Black and White 1 and all those other awesome games? Here's the thing. I love those games. I really do. I love all of them. I even love Diamond and Pearl, even though it's clearly not as good as all the other Pokemon games. I still love it in some way. In some odd way, I still do care about Diamond and Pearl. It's just, if you were to put it up against all the other Pokemon games, I'd say it's the worst. But anyway, back to Pokemon Crystal. I love Crystal. Crystal's done so much for the series that I have no choice but to just love. Like, yeah, I have no choice but to just go off and respect Pokemon Crystal for doing so much for the series. So yeah, that's the LP I'm doing up next, and that's the game I'm looking forward to next. So yeah, but with that said, we beat Chuck, no problem, and I'm not getting Blossom and Sentient. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I know you all are probably gonna unsubscribe and put triple thumbs down and things like that, but who cares? I'm fighting against Price now. Price, the ice type. See, like, even him, he didn't bring like Dugong to the battlefield or anything, or his Piloswine. He brought freaking Seal, like the unevolved Seal. Which I haven't seen Seal in action in a long time. I definitely will say it's probably one of the blandest Generation 1 Pokemon I've ever seen. Its name is literally Seal. It's just spelled wrong, that's all. Seal, I think Seal had the potential. Even his design doesn't look that interesting. I think Seal, and that goes for its evolved form too, Dugong. Because like literally they just took a Seal and stuck a horn on its head. Like there's no other differences. But I think Seal and Dugong could have potential if they gave it like a Mega Evolution or something. If they gave Dugong a Mega Evolution, that'd be pretty cool. But I don't think that Game Freak's focused on Dugong like that. I don't even think Game Freak remembers Dugong exists, which is sad. It's really sad. Like, yeah, it's such a letdown compared to all the other Pokemon that have been before it, or after it, ice type Pokemon that have been after it. But yeah, what was I saying about the other modes? Oh yeah, there's survival mode, which is self-explanatory. I think there's a time attack mode. It's basically how fast you can complete all of the gym leaders, I think. And then there's I forgot what it's called, like a trial mode or something. It's basically a mode where you get to actually use the gym leader's Pokemon, or you get to, basically you're the gym leader of each of the trials. So like, for example, one trial you'll be Faulkner and you'll use his Pidgey. Then there's another trial where I think either that or you're fighting against them, but the trial treats it as like different things, and it's a good way to learn how to effectively play the game too, because with each trial you do, they teach you like things like chains and stuff. Then there's another thing where it's like, I can't really describe it. It's like it's a challenge mode that basically says, hey, you have this many moves to do this many things and clear all of the blocks. And if you clear all of the blocks within that many moves, then you win and you move to the next thing. So it's pretty unique. But with that said, we're fighting against the last gym leader, Blackthorn's gym leader, Claire. And I freaking hate her in super hard mode. In super hard mode, I usually end up losing one of my my Pokemon to her. It's either her or Karen, because they don't know how to die. Like, I'll be weakening their Pokemon and just damaging them to no end, and their health bar will be taking one freaking just slam, and then they'll come so close to losing, and then all of a sudden their health bar just jolts back up to mid health. So now they have almost as much health as they had before I started beating them. And then later on, since they survived all of that, they do freaking chains out the wazoo. So I end up getting my butt kicked. So yeah, her and freaking Karen are just, they're so frustrating in this game. But I ultimately end up beating Claire without losing a Pokemon. So that's pretty good. And with that said, there we go. I was about to say, am I going to make that chain? I hope I do. Now, one of the, trying to think. I love that, I guess they have to, but puzzle games have really good music. A lot of the puzzle games have really good music. Like, Puzzle Challenge and Puzzle League both have really good soundtracks. Puzzle Challenge's soundtrack is more or less based off of the anime. Like, a lot of the songs that are in the anime are also in the soundtrack as well. And that's pretty cool. I'm in a bit of a bind right now. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I was getting scared. But yeah, ooh, check out all of that chains I just did. All of them. Yeah, that might beat him. Oh, no, it came close, though. See, yeah, like that. Like, you swear to God, some chains would be more effective and do that a lot of damage, but they end up doing less damage than you thought. And that's just the thing with how hard the mode is, too. That's not like I must suck, so that must not be as effective. Actually, though, like, the higher the level you are, or the higher the mode that you're in the game, the less damage things do. Like, combos would normally do a decent amount of damage if you're on easy or normal mode. But on hard mode, combos barely do anything, and you're going to need to pull off chains if you want to have any hope of winning. That's why in intense mode, you may need to, like, break out really big chains and stuff like that. But with that said, we have beaten... Oh, we've come close. We're about to... Yeah, we're about to beat Dragonair right here. Yeah, I just made that right there. And boom! Dragonair is beat. So there we go. Yeah! And with Claire beaten, that would be the end if you were playing easy mode. If you were playing easy mode, this would literally be the last gym leader you fight. And then that would be the end of the mode. You won't really get anything for beating it either, I think. I think you get Pikachu and Togepi on normal mode, I think. And then you usually run into a trainer when you do. But yeah, with that said, we have beaten Claire. In the next part, we will challenge the Elite Four and the champion on the final part. So I'll see you all then. Tyrone the God 3 out.